Okay, and we're recording. Now, as I was about to say, the couple of funny things is I now feel like an almost real podcaster. Don't ask me why I said almost real podcaster because this is the way my brain works. We understand that. Because I got a microphone, but it's a mic.
Wow.
What I'm talking on. But it's a tiny microphone. Isn't it cute?
Yes, actually, it is cute. And you find the weirdest things, but yes.
Oh, no, this one was your fault. TikTok.
Oh, sorry.
So many TikTokers had this stupid microphone, and I'm just like, should I get it? I don't know. And then I saw a real microphone at a Five Below, and I'm like, but it was big, and I'm like,
You can hear you. I can hear you very clear on the mic.
good, thank you, because I spent yesterday trying to fix this, make sure this works.
It comes in very professional.
Thank you. I'm trying, but this is a tiny podcast, and I'm not spending buku money for no reason, even though I was in Five Below. But I'll need to do that.
Well, this is your first podcast. It's not like you don't plan to make another podcast because you know me,
Oh,
the way my brain works when it's working. I foresee things which piss you off and everybody else around me.
I'm not gonna lie and say it doesn't. It's just that we tell Sheila shut up because it's stuff that we know we're gonna do, but we don't want to do it at said time when she said it.
Right. And a lot to tell everybody. I get my feelings or urges, whatever the heck the Lord gives me. It doesn't have a timeline. I just foresee certain things. I don't know if it's tomorrow, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I don't have a specific time frame. I just know in my head certain things that I foresee. And she's done a lot of the stuff that some of the things I never said, she's already done, which I find a little funny to me because I knew that. But hence why I don't go, woo, because I already foresaw it.
Yeah,
But there are other things.
it ticks me off because I'm like, you're supposed to be excited as me, but she had already knew.
Yeah,
She don't know how to fake it yet.
no.
So for me,
No.
I'm like, yay, all right. And she's like, yeah, I know that. You didn't.
Right.
I'm like, no.
And it depends on your decisions because a lot of times the choice that, dear listeners, it's a lot of times that the choice that people make, because we live in a land called free will, and I don't mean America. I mean where the heck you live, but in your mental mind, it's called free will. And if she doesn't choose a certain path for herself, then that foresaw ain't gonna happen at the same way that I may have seen it. I foresee a couple of things that she has not done yet, but she might have already thought about. I don't know because I'm not in her head. But I foresee certain things that will probably give her anxiety, so I don't mention it.
Yeah, because my anxiety's out there. Okay. Yes. So we're gonna actually officially start the program because I know we start with nonsense. We just do cold opens. It just makes life easier because we just like, how you doing? Let's talk. Now, as you saw, hello, welcome to Spiritual Ladies. My name is Gwendolyn, and that's my co-host
Sheila.
Sheila. And right now, she ain't feeling too good, so I'm gonna do most of the talking this episode. And thank you so much for joining us again. Thank you for listening. So like, comment, subscribe. Maybe
Yes, please.
talk to us. I don't see it often, but if I don't see it, Sheila might, and I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so normally Sheila would pray, but like I said, she no feely well, and she's yawning as usual, which has become a thing on our podcast of Sheila yawning.
But I have a reason this time, though.
Oh no, I didn't say you never had a reason. I just say you do it constantly.
I used to make fun of my mother when she yawned a lot in church, but she said that that's just your spirit exhaling.
Of course, mommy would say that.
Right? And so I'm starting to wonder, is that just my spirit exhaling? Because I notice that I do that when I begin to pray as well.
Mm,
I have noticed that every time I pray, I take a deep breath.
that could be true, because that could be you preparing to say what the Spirit's going to say, and that takes a lot out of you.
Right. So I'm wondering if that is the connection. But anyway, sidetrack. Sorry, people.
If they haven't gotten used to our tangents and sidetracks, they
Yes, that's true.
say that. Okay. So, as I don't think I forgot about talking about this beat and this new hair to the prayer. Because, we're doing little things a little different because Sheila not feeling well. Excuse me. Okay. So, everybody, will you please bow your head and close your eyes? Dear Heavenly Father, whew, how you doing? We thank you so much for allowing us to be on this line today. We ask you to open up our hearts and minds to you. We ask you that this podcast will be good, that it'll be entertaining, but it will also be fruitful. We ask you to put your healing hands on Sheila all over, because you are the great doctor and we know that you can make her feel better. We ask you to ease her pain and heal her heart and the rest of her. We thank you for all these things that you do. Please also, one other thing, help me to finish this school year good.
Amen.
Sleep for the summer. Need at least a good 2 days. Thank you so much. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. That's funny.
I got 2 weeks and 2 major projects. That's it.
That's all she wants to sleep, Lord. Let her sleep.
Exactly. Now, as I was saying, this beat. I did I did a little halo.
I did see that.
And it's not really a halo, but this is called what you call a cut crease. Because I forgot I did mine. I did a cut crease. See, because you can see how it's in here like that with the things in the highlights with the eyebrows.
I like the pineapple.
Pineapple?
Sorry, I'm collating the gold as pineapple juice.
That's why I said the pineapple. You couldn't just say gold, which was right there in the color and the name. But okay, so she says pineapple, people who are listening, and I say gold. So please go to our YouTube channel, Godly Spiritual Ladies, and tell her that she wrong.
The color of pineapple juice.
Again, anyway, and I got a new wig. Yes, it is now wig life. Y'all will see a different wig every time. Now I'm going to repeat wigs because I'm not paying as much money for all these wigs.
But you styled it differently. I've seen that one, but you styled it differently.
Right. This is what I was going to say. This is a human hair wig. And what happened was I curled it.
Yeah, I can see.
It got tangled a bit. And so I took up my curling iron, put a little bump in there, brush it out.
You got a 60s vibe going on.
Yes, I do. I like it. And I was thinking of straightening it with the flat iron and just to see how it looked with a bob. Because I'm like, ooh, right?
Then that would be like late 60s, early 70s.
Exactly.
Mod Squad.
See, this.
Because you got the bandana going on with it too.
Oh, it's attached.
I know, but it would be the Mod Squad look when you blow it out, like when you.
I love it. I absolutely adore that type of hair. So,
oh, that error, I should say.
Error too. Now, what I'm saying about these wigs, this is the funny part, people. I did not pick out said wig. My husband picked out said wig.
He wanted to date another woman.
Only this will happen.
I know, with the wig. I literally saw a TikTok with that, where a wife said, my husband wanted to see other women, so she got different wigs.
It's like this
and gave them different names.
Oh, I ain't name them yet, but I'm like, oh, it's getting there. Now, the funny part about all of this, what I mentioned in my wig, if you know Sheila and I, this is a catchphrase that I took from another YouTuber. It's like cheap, cheap, gang, gang. Cheap, but quality.
Always
Quality. We are balling on a budget, but we ball.
That's just a Haitian lifestyle.
Pretty much, but I'm like,
Or because Gwen's not Haitian, but she is of West Indian heritage. So let's say this is a West Indian lifestyle.
Or you could say island. Pick one.
West Indian child. the West Indies.
Well, I know, but I always say island because there's too many to name.
That's true. I mean, but it is a lifestyle in that sense of those who live in a, as she says, the islands, are about culture, about family, about God, but about getting good quality at low cost.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Got that dollars, pesos, good stretch.
now, with this wig, we have, we also decided red is the color because we love some red. This red, my other red. Yeah, look, the man like it, and red.
I like red, but I also love Superman blue.
I haven't found one that I really like, and he told me now, after getting this one, he
Uh,
likes the hair ones better than my synthetic ones. And
It makes sense though, because if you're laying on somebody with synthetic hair after a while, it can be a bit itchy.
yeah, he just doesn't like the look.
Oh yeah, it has a different bounce.
Exactly. And
You can get what I like is the in betweens where you get the synthetic, synthetic and human combos. Those are not bad because they last long too, but they give you a different bounce. It's kind of like a best of both worlds.
right. So like this is at current moment my most expensive wig because this was $80, and I'm just like,
Yes,
ooh.
I know everybody who is listening who does hair or gets hair. This is expensive to Gwendolyn and myself.
And yes, I have seen those things that start at 100 and go up to 2,000, 3,000. No,
Yeah, right. I've seen the good hair, what they quote unquote good hair at $1,000.
I can't afford Beyonce wig.
Oh hell no, we ain't got Beyonce budgets.
No, we don't. Cause I'm like, before this, my most expensive wig was $20.
But she's grown. I mean, the cool part about health healthcare, self-care is, maintenance. Some of us like for Gwen, it's about her beat, her head, her schooling. Of course, first before that is family, friends, God. But her self-care are those things. I
Exactly.
love purses
Mm-hmm.
and I love shopping, which I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm at home, people, there's a thing called online shopping. I have like 2 dresses in a bag in the front door and a hoodie at the front door still in the plastic bag.
I'm waiting for
They
my
came.
to get here. Literally, the Amazon people are coming with stuff.
And I got a new toilet bowl sitting in the dining room. That's the necessity though. That wasn't because I wanted to shop. But when I was looking for the necessity, I ended up going for a color. I said, if I gotta buy one, might as well get a color I like.
Then you should have got the bidet one too. No,
I didn't want a bidet. I wanted it in black.
no, I love black ones. Those are much better.
I have a black toilet what I'm waiting for my brother to come install.
Okay, that's good.
I plan to spray paint the bathtub.
Okay, that makes sense. No, I really did it. I just redid my kitchen in black. So I bought a new dish rack. I got new I bought a pump for the soap dispenser so I don't have to have the big Dawn bottle on the sink. I got the thing to hold the soap and the sponge. Yeah, everything's black in my kitchen except for my toaster. So I'm like, oh, I like it. I perfectly understand. So as we're going to move forward, because I talked about my hair and my beat, and like I said, the reason why we always talk about this is what Sheila said, it's self-care. And these are my self-care things. Like we have the running joke, today I come on this thing without a beat on, there's something wrong.
Hmm.
It's like physically must be something wrong because I will sit here, I will push the time back for when we get on here to do the beat. I've done it multiple times or just been late.
That's so fine. That's what makes you you.
Mm-hmm. And that means a lot because usually I hate being late. I'm on time. I never like being late, but for this, I'll be late.
This is a video and a podcast. People can hear you. If you feel chipper, you sound better. If you look better to yourself, you present better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our snacks. Okay, I'm not hungry. I just ate food. Lord, stats.
Mm.
Now, Sheila, the child
Is
is sick. So she has been doing but not doing at the same time. We cannot fault her this week because I called her day before yesterday to say, oh, can we push it back a week because I got a little cold. This child done told me everything, and I'm like, say what now? Try all kinds of things because she didn't call and tell me. And she know because she in 4 seconds I'll be on a bus to get to Maryland. Just and she know I got things to do.
mm,
This is what you do to family when you know they're a little crazy and they would do that. And this is why sometimes I say, thank God I don't have a car because I be showing up at people's houses.
oh my God. Very true, very true, very true.
I ain't never lied. Well, I did, but
No.
I'm saying I'm not lying now. Do you have any stats you want to tell them? Because I'm still going to talk
Yeah.
about a thing.
As she said, I did and I didn't, but I did. She's gonna go into something that we created. Or technically, she did all the she did the work. She took the thought and apparently my poor attempt and changed it to what we are using currently.
It was just,
And I still did my numbers. I just didn't plug them in for the last few days.
I'm going weeks
But
one, so because it's easier because it's already fully filled out.
yeah, so I today when I weighed myself, I'm at 235. And I've been doing my best to make sure I hit at least 3K in steps, even though I feel like shit, pardon my English, a day.
Okay, so I have happy news for once. So in the last 2 weeks, I have gone up. I've gone down. I've pretty much gone up because I was at 282 one day for a couple of days.
Okay.
Yes, but now I am at 278.8.
All right. Hey, hey, we take every blessing as we can. Clap, 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 clap.
More blessings. Now, mind you, because remember, I've been seeing the dietitian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And today was the second day, not in a row, but the second day that my sugar was under 200.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like the other day, the first time it said 198. I was like, ooh. Okay, thank you. Finally under 200 after 2 weeks. I know 200 is bad. Look, we're working on it. But today,
Mm.
I was at 175. I was,
Oh,
ooh,
were you stepping?
huh?
Were you doing like a two-step?
No,
Not, no, I meant like, did you dance two-stepping? Like, were you stepping?
that was my reaction. I was like, ooh. It was just happy because I'm like, I had fried chicken last night.
You know, I hate that. I for Mother's Day, I ordered my mother. I gave her a choice: chicken or burgers. She goes, "Steak's not on the menu." I said no, because steak wasn't on my wallet, and so I sent her Burger King today. And when I was in the ER, the doctor at the ER, he's so funny. He was like, "So I'm gonna need you to change your diet." I was like, no matter what I go to the hospital for, is that everything on everyone's menu? Um, but he's like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to lay off the fatty foods. And I was like, wait, what? I busted out laughing. He turned around and said, I did say try. Like, I said, this is a funny white man.
I'm like, yeah, and I'm trying to learn to eat clean and all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like,
But see, the problem was it wasn't just him though. Because of course when I tell my aunt, hmm,
oh, yeah, I know.
when I tell my auntie, she goes off, doesn't go off, because my family doesn't really go off. They just beat you down with guilt. Uh,
See, she said they don't go off. They will tell you about yourself in,
right.
in the most Claire Huxtable,
Yes, very much.
Sugar Baker,
Yeah.
pray tell from Pose. I'm going to read
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty much. Literally to the point where it's just like,
But yell. They don't yell.
well, we don't we don't apparently see the point of yelling.
Because your normal decibel sounds like yelling half the time.
very true. So in order to help myself, I was told by my auntie as well that I can't eat. Now here's how she said it: I can't eat meat. I said, what? She goes, no more meat. I tell you now, no more meat. I said, auntie, wait. She goes, all right. By the time we were halfway done with the call, she goes, I will allow you. Again, I live miles away. My aunt's in New York, where Gwen's at. She goes, I will allow you to have maybe chicken once a week. I said, what? She goes, yes. She wants me to become a pescatarian.
Oh, wait a minute. I just thought about, why don't you try the Beyond Meat? I absolutely adore that stuff. It's delicious. It's
I
vegan.
don't, I don't, I don't mind it from time to time. Mm,
Because I'm like,
I'm
because
just used to
market,
turkey sausage.
well, turkey sauce is good, but I'm talking about the Beyond Meat that comes and looks like a hamburger where you could chop
Yeah.
stuff. That's
No,
good.
no, I've tried it. I'm not a fan. Um,
Love it.
then that could just be me. I've tried it at the store. That's fine. When I make it myself, I'm like, eh. Uh, the
Dash on that mug.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, I'm still a work in progress. Like literally, my aunt told me a long time ago, a few years ago, that I couldn't, that I had to, because of my IBS-C, that I should lay off of beef and pork so much. So I switched over to turkey. So I'm a turkey fan. I'm a turkey girl. I have turkey sausage, turkey ground beef or ground meat, excuse me, turkey. I got some chicken, from time to time I get me a little fried chicken, KFC around the corner, whatever. So now she's like, up the vegetables, up your fish. I'm not a fan of fish that much. Well, certain fish. I'm not a fan of the bony fish. So, but I do eat fish. I like sardines. I like tilapia, which of course I've been banned from as well because she says that has too much mercury. Um,
Okay, wait a minute. You got sardines and tilapia, both bottom feeders? And tilapia
yeah.
is a farm fish at that. So
Yeah. That's why she banned me from that. Yeah. So she goes, you can have your shrimp. You love your shrimp. I was like, yes, I do. She goes, you can have your shrimp, but I'm gonna give you some. I want you to have other types of fish. And I was just like, okay. Then I found out there's such a thing called fish sausage. I was unaware of fish sausage. I was like, I need to try this. So
please let me know because I'm sitting here with my face cocked to the side going,
yeah, apparently people make fish sausages. I mean, you can sell them, like you can buy them by itself, but you can make it yourself.
You can make any kind of sausage yourself if you have the little mechanism on your stand mixer.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, so I saw sausage. I like sausage.
Fish
So
cake.
the idea, yeah, so the idea that I don't have to give up sausage, even if it's fish, cool.
No, that sounds like a really good idea.
So
Said the Beyond Meat because until I found out how much salt it had, that was the only other problem. Because it does have a lot of salt. Because I'm like,
Beyond Meat,
oh, yeah.
um, I mean, it has the same. That's why when I looked at it like at Burger King, I wanted to see what the real difference was between the Beyond Meat and the burger and the calories and whatnot. I was like, well, shoot. Well, I said another word, people, but I was like, these things are the same.
That is true. It really is, you know. But remember when I first found out the heart thing, I flipped out and said, I can't eat salt ever again and never. I'm still trying to break my habit of having it a little bit, but not going overboard.
Right. I mean, because it's just, it literally is just an initial shock of first things. But I will say, I have since Wednesday, I had no choice. But since then, I've changed the foods in my system when I do get up and eat, which is how I got down from, because literally, I'm not gonna lie to you people, at the beginning of this week, I was at 239.
Ooh, girl. You did me. No, no, we ain't doing it. Mm-mm.
I was literally at 239. And so for me to get this morning and find me at 235, I was like, yes, Lord. But that's just simply because I ate more vegetables and went to fish. I
Right.
still,
Uh,
but
yeah, because I'm like, I have now become my favorite breakfast is puffin cereal, which is a high fiber cereal, but it's for kids because I don't like high fiber cereals because like bran and stuff like me. Puffin cereal. So I literally did what she told me, but she didn't realize she told me. I am now taking measuring cups to my food.
yeah,
So I'm like,
it's a great thing.
it's a fourth of a cup for that, a third of a cup of blackberries because blackberries are delicious, but they are high in fiber and low in salt. I mean,
Hmm.
sugar. So
Hmm.
my dietitian's like, "Oh, you like blackberries? That's fabulous. Blackberry is my favorite fruit right now."
Hmm.
And,
Hmm.
and a half a cup of plain Greek yogurt. Well, mine's is vanilla flavored because and also the Greek yogurt. So I do the Dan and Light and Fit Greek yogurt,
Gotcha.
which is
I mean,
delicious, and I
it,
make it up, and that's my breakfast.
I mean, it's literally, it's literally the fact that, as we get older, sorry, folks. As we get older, our bodies unfortunately change and our habits have to change as well. Well, specifically mine.
Well,
Like I literally can have my boiled egg, but guess what?
you can't have too many eggs because it's bad for you too.
No, no, I can have the eggs. I just have to get rid of the yolk.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say, the yolk, because the white's not bad. Because I'm
Oh
like,
no, told me I can have white all day. I was like, but they're like, yeah, no. I was like, but yeah, no.
yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah, because even my dietitian told me, no, so you're only allowed about 7 yolks a week.
yeah.
You can get all the things in there, but don't do it every day. You got to skip a couple of days in between. I'm like,
But you know me, I'm a hard boiled egg lady all day. And then to find out that I couldn't have egg yolk, I was like, really? But that's like cute when you put a little bit of lemon pepper. Nope.
oh, well,
Mm-mm.
look it up. Yeah, I know, but it is what it is.
I'm back to scrambled egg whites. And the good thing is, people, I do like egg whites. So
Egg whites are delicious.
yeah, so I do like egg whites. So I'm back to eating that and a bunch of vegetables. One of my favorite vegetables is broccoli. So I love broccoli. I bought some Chinese broccoli, which I'm about to eat in a minute when we're done with this.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, what I am right now on broccoli is still my favorite,
oh.
and some good ass cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, because she loves that I have a convection oven, the air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you cook it in there, you okay. I'm for real though.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, I can have French fries. Yes, if you get a potato and cut it and put it in the air fryer with no oil. I was like, I can do that. I can make me some seasoned fries, those. And the fact of everybody in the house likes when I do that. They say, oh, that was good. Let's do that again. I was like,
Tastes different.
huh? No, that would taste delicious.
No, no, I'm saying that's why they love it because it tastes different. It's not processed.
Exactly. And since I got a farmer's market around my corner. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next segment of explaining our little tracker that we've created. And Sheila says she didn't do much. She did. I'm just going to say what you said. Now, what I'm going to do is we're trying this again because you know how I am with the technology. I'm working on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So give me a second because I'm trying to get it to open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and since this is not my computer because I have to use Kim's computer, and it don't like me because it doesn't want to open when I say to open. Okay. Come on, scroll down. Okay. Uh, uh, okay, this is not dead air. This is called we're waiting for technology to catch up to us, and we just don't know yet. So I'm sorry if you have to wait too long and stuff. And plus, Sheila's sneezing right now, so that's why she on mute. I know it's not that, Sheila, so shut up. Anyway, so the thing is, oh, with the now I'm going back to something for filler, of course. The tiny microphone that's here, you could get it off of Amazon for $7. It's $7 and change, but like 32.58 cents, something like that. But yeah, and if you got some Amazon Prime, it's good. But I think it's adorable. And Sheila said y'all can hear me good, so I'm like, yay. Okay. Oh, while I'm waiting for this thing to open up, so wait. So what's happening is I literally have 2 weeks left of school. Yay, thank God. And 2 major projects. So people, please, please, please pray for me that I can get this and stuff like that. I have gotten into school. I have actually registered for my classes, which is good. And now we're working on the next step of figuring out the money for the classes. Oh, okay, you back.
You know where I went.
I know. I said, and you're back. That's all I said. And you're going outside. But I'm updating the people on what I was doing. We've been talking.
Yes, I heard, and we're all going to pray for that you do get the funds for school.
Yeah, hopefully I get a what is that word? A scholarship opportunity. Give me some coinage. Hopefully
Or
the
GoFundMe.
huh?
Or GoFundMe.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm like, I could just do a scholarship. Oh, good. You're now open. Okay. It still says working. I hate this thing. Why are you working when I opened you earlier just for this purpose? You're so annoying. Basically how I tried to be prepared. I had it open and had it loaded and ready, and the thing said, I'm working, I'm doing stuff. I don't know. Why are we looking at your flower thing? Because it's flowering?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, okay. Sheila has flowers now. And oh, that one's pretty.
Isaiah bought that for me the other day.
Oh, that's nice though. I like it. It gives you your color.
It does. It's going to die, though.
Because it's not supposed to be outside?
No, it's just going to die, though.
Why?
What do I have that lives? Except this one. And that one. And that one slightly. But everybody else dies.
Okay.
They die. They die.
Well,
That's something back there. I think that's an onion. I swear. I have tossed onions in here.
it does look like
an onion.
That looks like an onion. You should try digging it up and seeing. Pulling it now. Oh, that's an onion.
I did make onions. I made onions.
Oh,
Well, actually, God made onions. I just have them in there.
but you grew something?
Surprising. I'm forgetting what fruit this is supposed to be. And I really don't know what the hell that is. But I think that's the same fruit. It is.
Okay. But I was saying, I saw on TikTok, there's an app out there where you can take a picture of your plant and they'll tell you if it's alive or not. I'm not kidding. Why you hate me?
I don't know why it's doing this. Hold up.
I have no idea either. It's this slow. Okay. All right, people. I tried. I can't do it because it's just sitting there with the of death. Like it's just looking at me like I'm gonna spin. I know you have me. I don't care. So here's what I was going to say. Anyway.
You're not on mute?
Huh?
You're not on mute?
I didn't say I was on mute. I was talking. Okay. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I was thinking this. I'm going to put a blank one on the Godly Spiritual Ladies Facebook group
Mm-hmm.
so you guys can see it and what it is. I'll put all the formulas and everything too. So, what Sheila and I came up with is this. We came up with goals that we want to do every day and also every week. And and what I did was I made it into a spreadsheet where you can have Monday through Sunday and you can input everything that you do. Took your medicine. You know how many steps you walk. Sheila added how many steps you walked outside because that's a big thing since because of pandemic, we don't go outside. And we're talking further than Sheila's patio. You know, actually outside in the sun, you know, where there may be other people.
I think I might switch it though, because I plan to switch up. One thing I like the way Gwen's version of it is versus what I did was that I can get rid of charts or portions that don't really apply to me. Like I've found that doesn't really work for me, or like how many steps. The whole goal was to make sure I took my butt outside and did at least 100 steps. I just realized I should just type, did you go outside? Yes or no? Because it's hard to differentiate between me walking to the door and me actually being outside.
Now, what she's talking about is like we use our Fitbit to count the number of steps that we do, and we actually plug that in. And then we try to count the number of outside steps. That's what she means. 100 steps actually outside, not just to the porch, but outside in the community. You know, in the outside world. So what she's saying is she said at least 100 steps outside in the community. So what she's saying is as long as she got outside, that's good. But I should say she should do it like I would add another row and say, did you go outside today? Yes or no? Yes. Then still count you how many steps you did outside because that will push yourself a little bit more to up your step game. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because saying that you go outside, yes, that is good. That means you accomplished one of your goals for the day. But did you get over 100 steps? That's your second tick. Even if you walk back and forth like you just did in the thing, that'll count. You see what I'm saying? So I'll add that extra row in there.
This? I don't count this.
I'm saying you can. Because
Oh,
technically outside.
yes, I am. In my head, I mean away from my house.
Oh, I get that, but I'm like, when you're writing it on a thing and you're collecting data to go back and see how you did and what you did right and what you didn't do, you can differentiate it. You could differentiate it and see it. It's
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing of the spreadsheet is so it's tangible so we can see.
Right.
That came about this podcast. Podcast is so we could talk about it and make it real because if we don't say it out loud in front of people, it ain't real. This is our accountability. To help with that said accountability, because as you saw before the other episodes, we can BS this all day, every day. Now we have real numbers, you know, and we want to have people join and do it with us because I found out this is how I found out Sheila was sick before because I'm like, I called up, I said, okay, why you ain't plugging in numbers? What's wrong? You're not allowed to get out of this. What you doing? What you doing? And then I get the first time I did it, it's like, oh, she got a second shot and she wasn't feeling good. So I called, said, you okay? Oh, the shot. Okay, cool. Put your numbers in. Make sure you feel. Then this time I'm like, she ain't putting the numbers. Let me call her. And I wasn't feeling well. And then find out she's sick. So it's kind of
Sickly child. This is so sad.
this is why we're doing this. So we're not going to be sickly anymore.
And here's the thing, people. I'm so mad at myself, but not enough at the moment yet to get myself really on the ball. Um,
No.
my health. Yeah, she's being sarcastic, by the way. My health I have immunity issues, and I'm aware of that. My weight should never, ever, ever be over 200 pounds, ever.
Okay.
I did tell y'all I'm 235.
Oops. Okay, hold that thought for 2 seconds. And we're back. Hello, everybody. Sheila? Uh-oh. Did I lose her? I'm not sure what happened, people. Okay. So what happened was I had got a bunch of Amazon packages, so I had to pause so we can see everything here. So, I'm not sure what's going on. Can you please? Oh. Somehow she knocked herself out the call. Gotta love it, don't you, people? Yes, there she goes. She coming back in now. Yeah, okay. There's your.
What happened?
I don't know. I went to hit the play button and you got kicked out.
I was like, all she said was pause.
Back after the word from our sponsors, which we don't have yet. Okay, and we're back. I'm sorry. This is the weirdest things happen when I get Amazon orders. I'm like, yeah. At least I got them today. Oh, that's my rant. I'll be doing that in a second because I got a rant for y'all. But today's the second day in a row with this hair on that somebody complimented me and they love my hair. The delivery people. I was like, oh, thank you.
In other words, people, she's feeling herself.
Of course, I felt
She has the right to be.
yes. Oh, okay, so we was talking about the thing and the thing to add on, and then also in the thing is you put down when you ate, when you took your meds, and how you got everything together. You know, so it's a visual representation of what you're supposed to be doing. Now, it's like a food log, but without actually logging the food in there, which is something I despise. Even though I'm doing it for my dietitian, but she's doing it in a nicer way, where I can just literally write in what the food is and not the exact measurements. I get I don't have to.
I added a little bit to mine where it's calories taken
Right,
versus the food amounts. So
right. Now, the beautiful thing about the spreadsheet is exactly what Sheila's doing. I give you a template, and you customize it. That's the word. You customize it to yourself and what works. Because you can add stuff, you can take things off, you can do all of this. It's not, the worst thing. And this is why it's good for us. And that's why I decided to put it up on the Facebook post. So you guys can go to Facebook/Scully Spiritual Ladies if you want to join. Thank you. We have that post there. And
you can send an email to join.
yes, you send an email to join. We'll see it and say, come on in. And that's about it for this week. Oh, wait, for the tracker. Now, I'm going to do one simple rant. I have talked about these people before, you know? So there is this, I don't know, Sheila, do you have a rant or is this going to be me this week?
The only rant I have is myself.
You already did that.
Yep, so I'm done.
Okay, so my rant this week is especially is for this company called Lasership. I have talked about them before. I hate Lasership. This company needs to go out of business. This company needs to stop. Their customer service sucks. Their delivery people, I don't know what they did. I remember when I talked about them before. That was when the little girl who delivered my packages looked like she rolled out of bed and picked up a package and said, "Here."
Yeah, I'm telling you, she did.
Yeah, I'm like, she did. But what happened is the last 5 packages that was supposed to be delivered to my house, 4 mysteriously got lost. I got 1. I mean, it got lost to the point where Amazon said, "Here, take your money back."
Right. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. It looks like they couldn't get into the building. Mind you, my desk is next to the front door. Y'all just saw me. Well, you didn't see me. You saw me pause and get my packages. They said, "Oh, we couldn't get into your building." Bullshit. We're lost. Okay, at this point, if you cannot figure out how to buzz into a building in Brooklyn, you should not be in business. now. And also with this is anybody I speak to that says they deal with relationships, they hate them. On Google, their rating is like a 1 point, maybe 3. Being a negative is like, yo, they hate him. It's like, I hate these people, blah, 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 blah. And I've talked to multiple people who have dealt with this, and I'm just like, F y'all need to go somewhere. That's all I got to say. Relationship, I don't like them because they keep stealing my stuff. I'm like, what are you stealing? Right now, they stole the package from me. It's socks. You couldn't give me my dang socks. I'm like, socks.
They never know what's inside the package. They're just gonna hope and pray that it's something valuable.
I know that, but that's what I'm saying, folks, because you don't know what it is. It's like, it's now gotten to the point of we order, and if we see delivered by Amazon, UPS, FedEx, USPS, anybody but the word relationship. And mind you, Kim got so pissed at another package we had, he called them and said, make this a priority message, a priority package. We got one, that worked one time. The next time, and after that, they lost 4 packages straight. I'm like, you. I'm like, you little bastards. They get on my nerve. So basically what happens is if you order it from Amazon and there's a company called Lasership, especially if you're in New York, just think you're going to get it. It could be next day delivery. You ain't going to get it for 2 days. And then you might not get it at all. You know, and no.
Is there a way?
No, wait a minute.
Select?
Stop. I got to get to that point. No. And also when it happened, I called Amazon. I said, please, can you reship my package? Because one of they lost and not use Relationship. Oh, we can't do that. It's actually up to the deliverer, the carrier. Can you put a note in my system not to use that company? And then also, you're not allowed to pick the carrier you want to do, because I would just pick Amazon every time. Let them get their coin. They're taking all my money anyway, so they should get the coin. But no.
Do you think Amazon is the one? Do you think Amazon does their own delivery if you use the higher priced shipping?
No, you're not allowed to choose who ships it at all. They say it's the center where it's centralized from. They pick.
So there's definitely no say.
There's definitely no say. I tried that with people. I said, can y'all please? I'll pay for Amazon to deliver. I actually don't mind the post office. Would you do the post office? They know what they're doing. They do their job. You know.
They may be late at some things, but at least they'll arrive.
Get the job done. FedEx. The only problem I have with them is they ain't got no home training. Don't know how to ring a bell right. And UPS just but I get my package. That's the whole thing.
Right.
I paid
the
money. I want
trade-off. There's certain trade-offs you're willing to accept.
Exactly. But with that being said, we're going to end here now because she's getting tired and she need to go nappy nap. And we've got 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, cool.
Teasing you because I can.
Yes, I know.
But we will see you guys in 2 weeks. And maybe maybe in the summer when we have time, we'll do an extra special one and do it an extra week or something like that. I said in the summer, maybe. You know, we'll do a special episode.
We might do a beach episode.
Okay. Excuse me. I could do that because I have tiny microphone. I could be on the microphone. Oh, and my other with tiny microphone, I can now do interviews. I could be like,
Yes, you can. You can do the street. You can literally do the street interviews with people.
This works with my phone.
I can be out there and work as a consultant for Asian Boss.
Except I'm not Asian. I just married one.
Asian Boss has non-Asians.
Oh, I know there's other people on there, but I'm just laughing. Okay. So with all that said, and I've been one of your co-hosts. I'm Gwendolyn. And the tired person over there is Sheila. And this has been Godly Spiritual. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.